Listen carefully, my child. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not silence this voice that is calling you right now. I am speaking to you with purpose, and there is something within you that already knows this message is not coincidence. You have felt it, haven't you? That quiet tug in your spirit, that gentle unease you've been trying to push aside. You have tried to distract yourself, to delay, to pretend it will fade with time, but it has not left you. And it will not leave you because I am the one bringing it before you. I am not here to trouble your heart, but to awaken it. There is a matter, something you have avoided facing, something you have postponed, something you hoped would resolve itself without your attention. But I tell you now, in love and in truth, it is time. You cannot keep turning away from what I am asking you to confront. This is not here to harm you, it is here to free you. Yet freedom requires your willingness to face what you have been hiding from. Stay with me. Do not skip this. There is a reason your heart feels this urgency right now. I have aligned this very moment for you to hear my voice clearly, without distraction, without confusion. And as you listen, I ask you to respond, not just with your ears, but with your actions. Show that you are ready to walk with me in this by engaging with this message. Like this video as a sign that your heart is open. Comment as a declaration that you are listening. Share this with 3 people who may also need my voice in their lives. And subscribe, so you do not miss the moments when I reach out to guide you again. This is not just interaction, it is alignment. My child, I see the way you've been carrying this quietly. I see the thoughts that return when you are alone. I see the questions you have not voiced, the decisions you have delayed. You may think no one notices, but I do. I have always seen. And because I love you, I will not allow you to remain in a place that keeps you bound, uncertain, or divided within yourself. There is a reason this keeps rising to the surface. There is a reason it interrupts your peace. It is not coincidence. It is not random. It is me, gently, but persistently calling you to pay attention. I am drawing you closer, not to overwhelm you, but to lead you into clarity, into truth, into a place where you can finally move forward without the weight that has been holding you back. So listen carefully now. Quiet the noise around you. Set aside your doubts for this moment. What I am about to reveal is not something to fear, it is something to embrace. But you must be willing to face it. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the weight that has been resting on your heart, even when you try to hide it behind a smile or silence it with distractions. I have watched you wrestle with this in the quiet moments, when no one else is around, when your thoughts grow louder and your spirit feels torn between what is easy and what is right. You have not been overlooked in this season. You have not been forgotten. I have been with you through every second of it. I know the confusion you feel. I know how you question whether you are strong enough, wise enough, or ready enough to face what stands before you. There are moments when you convince yourself that waiting is the safer choice, that ignoring it will somehow protect your peace. But deep within, you feel the truth stirring, gently reminding you that avoidance has not brought you the peace you hoped for. Instead, it has kept you restless, unsettled, searching for something you cannot quite grasp. I see your hesitation, and I understand it. You are not weak because you feel this way. You are human, and you are growing. Growth often comes with discomfort, with uncertainty, with moments where you feel stretched beyond what is familiar. But do not mistake this stretching for abandonment. I am not distant from you in this. I am right here, guiding you, even when you cannot yet see the full path ahead. You have been carrying questions in your heart, asking for clarity, asking for direction, asking me to show you what to do. And now that I am bringing this matter into the light, a part of you feels both relieved and afraid. Relieved because you know you are not alone, but afraid because facing it means change. It means stepping out of what is comfortable and into what is necessary. My child, I also see the strength within you that you often overlook. I placed it there. The courage you think you lack is already growing inside you, waiting for the moment you choose to trust me fully. You do not need to have everything figured out right now. You only need to be willing to listen, to acknowledge what I am placing before you, and to take the first step when I guide you. I know there have been voices around you, opinions, doubts, even your own inner fears, that have made this situation feel heavier than it truly is. But my voice is not like those voices. I do not bring confusion. I bring clarity. I do not bring fear. I bring peace, even in the midst of difficult truths. What I am asking you to face is not meant to break you. It is meant to refine you, to align you with the life I have prepared for you. So do not feel ashamed of where you are. Do not feel guilty for the time it has taken you to arrive at this moment. I have been patient with you, and I will continue to be. What matters now is that you are here, listening, aware that something must change, and that awareness, my child, is the beginning of transformation. My child, now I will show you the truth you have been circling around. The matter you have been avoiding is not coincidence, and it is not without purpose. It has remained before you because it is tied to your growth, your obedience, and the next step I've prepared for your life. You have asked me for direction, for clarity, for a sign, and this is part of my answer to you. But answers do not always come wrapped in comfort. Sometimes they come as truth that asks you to move. You have told yourself many reasons for delaying this. You have said, "It's not the right time," or "I need to feel more ready," or "maybe it will resolve on its own." But listen to me clearly. What I have placed before you will not disappear through delay. Avoidance has only prolonged your uncertainty. The peace you are searching for will not come from ignoring this. It will come from facing it with me. There is something important you must understand. This situation is not here to trap you. It is here to transform you. What feels like pressure is often my hand gently guiding you forward. What feels like discomfort is often the breaking of what no longer belongs in your life. You cannot step into what I have prepared for you while holding on to what I am asking you to release, confront, or correct. I am not asking you to have all the answers today. I am asking you to stop running from the question. I am asking you to acknowledge what you already know deep within your spirit. You have sensed it. You have felt the conviction. You have recognized, even if only briefly, what must be done. But fear, doubt, and hesitation have tried to silence that knowing. Yet my voice remains steady, patient, and clear. My truth does not come to condemn you. It comes to free you. I do not expose this matter to shame you. I bring it into the light so you can walk in clarity and peace. The longer you resist, the heavier it feels. But the moment you choose to face it with me, you will begin to feel a shift within you. What once felt overwhelming will begin to make sense, step by step, as you trust me. And as you stand in this moment of truth, I am also stirring something deeper within you, a calling to not only receive my word, but to help it reach others who are still lost in their silence. This is where your obedience becomes a seed. This is where your response becomes part of a greater harvest. Now hear me, my child, as I speak to your spirit in this very moment. There are souls waiting in darkness for a light like this. Every time you respond to my voice, you help open the heavens for someone else to hear me too. As my word says in Luke 6:38, give, and it will be given to you. And I declare this over you now, not as distant scripture, but as a living promise. When you sow into what I am doing, you become part of the river that carries my truth to thirsty hearts. I am placing this invitation before you not as a burden, but as a divine opportunity. If your spirit is moved, if you feel my presence in this message, then act. I see your heart, and I say to you, join me in this work. Support this mission through the super thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and in the QR code within this video. This is not just giving. It is planting into souls you may never meet but will impact forever. Do not hesitate when I call you into alignment. Move as I lead you. Sow with faith. And watch how I multiply what you place in my hands. My child, I speak to you now with love that is both gentle and firm, because I care too deeply for you to let you remain where you are. You have heard my voice. You have felt my prompting. And yet, there is still a part of you that resists, that hesitates, that searches for another way around what I have clearly placed before you. I understand your fear, but I will not agree with your avoidance. You have been telling yourself that waiting is wisdom, but in this moment, your waiting has become delay. You have called it caution, but it has quietly turned into disobedience. Not because you desire to go against me, but because you have allowed fear to speak louder than trust. And I say this to you not to condemn you, but to correct you with love, so you do not remain stuck in a place that is no longer meant for you. Avoidance may feel comfortable for a moment, but it slowly builds a weight inside you. You have felt that weight, haven't you? The tension that does not leave, the thoughts that return again and again, the quiet knowing that something is unresolved. This is not the peace I desire for you. True peace does not come from ignoring what must be faced. It comes from walking in alignment with my truth, even when it stretches you beyond what feels easy. I am not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you to trust me more than your fear. Fear will always try to show you the worst outcome, to convince you that you are not ready, that you will fail, that it is safer to stay where you are. But I did not create you to remain stuck in cycles of hesitation. I created you to move forward with me, step by step, even when the full path is not visible. There are habits, thoughts, or situations you have allowed to remain because confronting them feels uncomfortable. But what you tolerate will continue to shape your life. And I love you too much to let you settle for less than what I have prepared for you. This is why I am calling you higher. This is why I am asking you to face this matter now, not later. Do not misunderstand my correction as rejection. I am not pushing you away. I am drawing you closer. Correction is a sign that you belong to me, that I am actively guiding your life. If I were silent, then you would have reason to worry. But I am speaking. I am leading. I'm inviting you into something better. You must also release the idea that everything needs to feel perfect before you act. You have been waiting for a sense of complete certainty, but faith does not begin where certainty exists. Faith begins where trust chooses to move despite uncertainty. I am with you in this step, and I will remain with you in every step that follows. So listen, my child. Lay down your excuses. Quiet the voices that tell you to delay. Stop negotiating with what you already know is right. This is your moment to choose alignment over comfort, truth over avoidance, and trust over fear. I am not asking you to carry this alone. I am asking you to walk with me through it. And when you do, you will discover that what you feared was never as powerful as the strength I placed within you. My child, lift your heart and listen to me closely now. I know this has felt heavy, And I know there were moments when you wondered if you had the strength to face what lies before you. But I tell you the truth. You are not as weak as your fears have tried to convince you. There is a strength within you that you have not fully seen yet, because it awakens when you choose to trust me in moments like this. You are not alone in this. I have not called you to face this matter by yourself. I go before you, preparing the way. I stand beside you, steadying your steps, and I remain within you, giving you the courage you need exactly when you need it. Even now, as you listen, I am strengthening something inside your spirit. You may not feel it fully yet, but it is there, growing, rising, becoming firm. I know your thoughts have been filled with what-ifs. What if it goes wrong? What if it is harder than expected? What if you are not enough? But my child, you must understand, those questions are rooted in fear, not in truth. My truth speaks differently over your life. I say to you, you are capable because I am with you. You are prepared because I am guiding you. You are enough because I have chosen you. Do not measure your strength by how you feel in this moment. Feelings can shift like the wind. Instead, measure your strength by my presence in your life, which never changes. When you feel uncertain, lean into me. When you feel weak, call on me. I am not distant from your struggle. I am right here, ready to uphold you, to carry you when needed, and to remind you who you truly are. There is courage already forming within you. It may feel small, like a quiet whisper, but it is real. Courage does not always come as a loud, fearless declaration. Sometimes it begins as a simple decision to take one step forward, even while your heart is still trembling. And that step, my child, is enough for me to work with. I do not require perfection from you. I ask only for your willingness. You have overcome more than you give yourself credit for. Look back and remember the moments when you thought you would not make it, yet you did. Not by your own strength alone, but because I was with you then, just as I am with you now. Nothing about your current situation changes that truth. If I have brought you through before, I will bring you through again. Let my peace settle over you. Breathe in my presence. Release the tension you have been holding. You do not have to carry this weight in your own strength anymore. Give it to me, and allow me to guide you forward with clarity and calm assurance. This is not the moment where you fall apart. This is the moment where you rise, not in your own power, but in mine. Trust that I am equipping you, strengthening you, and walking with you every step of the way. You are ready to move forward, not because everything is easy, but because I am with you, and that is more than enough. My child, I want you to rest in this truth. I do not lead you into anything without also preparing a promise within it. What I am asking you to face is not the end of your peace. It is the doorway into a deeper one. You may not see the full outcome yet, but I do. And I tell you with certainty, my plans for you are filled with purpose, not harm, with hope, not confusion. You have been wondering what will happen if you take this step, if you finally face what you have been avoiding. You have imagined different outcomes, some of them unsettling, some of them uncertain. But you must understand this. Your future is not held together by your own ability to control every detail. Your future is held securely in my hands. And my hands do not fail. I have already gone ahead of you into the very situation you are hesitant about. I have seen every possible turn, every challenge, every resolution. Nothing you will encounter is unknown to me. And because I know, I can guide you. Because I see, I can protect you. Because I love you, I will not abandon you in the middle of it. My promise to you is not that everything will feel easy. My promise is that everything will work together for your good when you walk with me in trust and obedience. Even the parts that seem difficult will carry purpose. Even the moments that stretch you will build something within you that you will need for where I am taking you next. You are stepping into a process, not just a moment. And in this process, I will refine you, strengthen you, and align you with the life I have prepared for you. What you release now will make room for what I have already set aside for you. What you confront now will clear the path for what you have been praying to receive. Trust my timing, my child. I know you have wished for quicker answers, for immediate clarity, for everything to fall into place without discomfort. But my timing is not rushed, and it is never late. I move with purpose, with precision, with a view that reaches far beyond what you can see. If I am calling you now, it is because now is the right time. You do not need to worry about whether you will have the strength tomorrow. I will give you what you need when tomorrow comes. Focus on today, on this step, on this moment of trust. I am not asking you to carry the entire journey at once. I am asking you to walk with me, one step at a time. And hear this clearly. I am faithful. I do not change. I do not withdraw my presence when things become difficult. I remain. I sustain. I provide. My promises are not empty words. They are living truth, active and unfolding in your life even now. So let your heart be steady. Let your spirit be anchored in me. What lies ahead is not something to fear. It is something I have already prepared you for. Walk forward with confidence, not because you see everything clearly, but because you trust the one who does. My child, this is the moment where listening must become movement. You have heard my voice. You have felt my presence guiding you, correcting you, strengthening you. Now I am calling you to respond. Do not let this be another moment that passes without action. What you do next matters, not because you must prove anything to me, but because your obedience opens the door to what I have already prepared for you. I am not asking you for something complicated. I am asking you for a step. One clear, intentional step toward what you know I have been placing on your heart. It may feel small, but do not underestimate it. Small steps taken in faith carry great power when they are aligned with my will. You do not need to have every answer before you begin. You only need to trust me enough to start. Right now, in this very moment, I want you to quiet everything else around you. Let go of distractions. Set aside the noise, the doubts, the overthinking. Turn your attention fully toward me. This is not just a message you are hearing. This is an invitation into alignment. Speak to me. Open your heart honestly. Tell me your fears, your questions, your hesitations. I am not distant from you. I am listening, and I am ready to respond. There is something powerful that happens when you choose to act in faith. It shifts your spirit. It breaks the hold of hesitation. It silences the voice of fear that has been trying to keep you still. When you move, even in uncertainty, you create space for me to move in your life in ways you have not yet experienced. Do not wait for the perfect moment. This is the moment. Do not wait until you feel completely ready. Readiness grows as you walk, not before. I am not measuring you by perfection. I am looking for your willingness. And I see it beginning to rise within you even now. You may feel a resistance trying to pull you back, telling you to delay just a little longer, to think it over one more time. But my child, you have already thought about this enough. You have already felt my prompting again and again. Now is the time to trust what I have been showing you. Now is the time to step forward. Take that action you have been avoiding. Make that decision you have been delaying. Speak that truth you have been holding back. Release what I have been asking you to let go of. Whatever it is, you know it. I have made it clear to your heart. Do not ignore that clarity. And as you move, remember this. You are not walking into this alone. I go with you. I strengthen you. I uphold you. Every step you take in faith is met by my presence and my power working within you. So rise, my child. This is your moment to align your actions with what you have heard. This is your moment to step out of hesitation and into obedience. Trust me and move forward. My child, come closer and rest in my presence for a moment. You have walked with me through this message, and now I want to settle your heart in peace. Do not carry tension from what you have heard. Carry clarity. Do not hold on to fear, hold on to my truth. Everything I have spoken to you has been out of love, to guide you, to strengthen you, and to lead you into a life that is aligned with my purpose for you. You now understand what I have been asking of you. The matter you once tried to avoid is no longer hidden in the shadows. It stands before you with clarity, not to overwhelm you, but to invite you into freedom. You are not the same as you were at the beginning of this message. Something within you has shifted. You are more aware, more grounded, more ready than before. Remember this. You are not alone as you move forward. I go with you into every step you take. When you feel uncertain, I will guide you. When you feel weak, I will strengthen you. When you feel overwhelmed, I will remind you to rest in me. My presence does not leave you when the message ends. It remains with you in every moment that follows. Let my peace settle deeply within your heart now. Release the pressure to have everything figured out. You do not need to control every outcome. You only need to trust me and walk in obedience, one step at a time. I am already working in ways you cannot see, aligning things, preparing paths, and opening doors that will become clear as you move forward. Do not return to avoidance after this. Do not silence what you now understand. Hold on to this moment. Let it mark a turning point in your life, a moment where you chose to listen, to trust, and to act. This is how transformation begins, not all at once, but through moments like this where you say yes to me. And as you carry this message forward, I also call you to be part of something greater than yourself. What I have spoken to you is not meant to stop with you. There are others who are still in the place you once were, waiting, avoiding, searching for truth. And I desire to reach them through vessels who are willing. Now hear me clearly, my child, and let this settle into your spirit as a living invitation. Just as you have received this word in a moment of need, there are countless others waiting for the same light to break into their darkness. When you choose to give, you become like a sower in my field, releasing seeds that will grow into transformation in someone else's life. My word declares in 2 Corinthians 9:6 that whoever sows generously will also reap generously. And I speak this over you now as a living promise, active and unfolding. I am stirring your heart for a reason. I say to you, step into this moment with me. Support this mission through Super Thanks or through the PayPal donation link placed in the description and shown in the QR code within this video. This is not a simple act. It is a prophetic response. As you give, you are helping my word flow like a river, reaching souls who are thirsty for truth, for direction, for hope. Do not hesitate. Move as I lead you. Sow into this work with faith, and watch how I multiply your seed in ways that go beyond what you can imagine. I see your obedience, and I will bless it. Now take the step, and walk forward with me in peace.